Oh no. We finna fix this right now.
Oh yeah. Glad I left it full of gas. That was smart. I got this generator about a year ago and it has been great. I only used it a few times, you know, so I haven't really put it through the ringer, but it's worked perfect and it is super quiet, so I do love this generator. The only thing that I have hated about this generator since I got it are these tiny wheels, because this thing is heavy and it is so low to the ground. I mean, I don't know, it has like 1 inch of clearance under it. So that's terrible. So I want to fix that today, and I want to see what I can do to put some bigger wheels on here. Get this kind of, get the wheels off the ground. So this just kind of pops off here, I think. There we go. Pull this pin out, washer. Pretty simple. ½ inch. So I know there's a kit that you can order that costs about 150 bucks to do this, but I'm not going to spend 150 bucks to do this because I think I can do it for much less than that. I'm going to run to Lowe's and just take a look and see what's in the boxes and see if there's anything available to make this, that I can hack this and make this work. So I'm going to run to Lowe's and I'll be right back.
3 hours later.
I think I got what I need. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, first thing, I picked up these 6-inch steel wheels. 4 of them. Then, these are ½ inch coupling nuts. So I think what I'm going to do is figure out how to make these work on there. I also got some ½ inch bolts here. And I kind of tested this out there at Lowe's. So, you know, that will go on there and spin freely. This will connect to the coupling nut, and then I just got to get the coupling nut onto the current axle on the generator. Total cost for all of this was about $50. A giant savings, over $150, plus I didn't have to wait for it to be shipped and get here. I looked at several different things they had there. You know, I like to go through all the drawers they have that have all the unusual bits and pieces for doing projects just like this. I looked at getting just ½ inch spacers. The only issue I came up with was everything was only 1.5 inches long, whether I got the coupler nut or the spacer. I looked at the spacer originally and I thought about getting just ½ inch steel bar to go into the spacer and figuring out a way to connect everything, and then just putting like an acorn. Is it an acorn? Is that what you call it? Anyway, axle, cap, nut, whatever you want to call it, just the press-on caps there to hold the wheel on. But in the end, I felt like the coupler nut was probably the best route to go, partly because this is just really thick. The spacer was not nearly as thick, and I don't think it would be as strong as this. So I think the first thing I've got to do is clear out half of the threads in here, because this will not go onto the axle as it is right now. So I'm going to take this over to the drill press and clear this out. Oh, and by the way, today's not a special day or anything. It's not Sunday. You know, I just decided to wear my holy shirt. It's just feeling a little spiritual today. You know what I'm saying? Let's get over to the bandsaw. All right, let's see here. Let's slow this down. 11/16 to 1 inch, steel, 300. 300, and right now I am at 1900. Okay, so we're going to slow down a little bit. She needs more loosening. There we go. Ooh. All right, that should be it. 1/2-inch drill bit. And I'm going to mark how deep I want this to go. I'm not worried about being super precise here as far as depth, but I do want them all to be preferably the same. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Okay, I got me some gloves on. And I'm going to little full synthetic 5W30. Dude. I didn't have the Gorilla Grip. I gotta put my G.I. Joe Kung Fu grip on. Here we go. I'm going to take that squealing as a sign that I need more oil. Oh. Dude, come on, darn you! Darn you! You know, I'm something of a machinist myself. All right. Can you see all those shavings in there? At this point, I should probably point out that I am indeed a professional idiot. And if you're just an amateur, you may want to stick with the spacers, since you don't have to drill those out instead of going with the coupler nuts. But, you know, drill at your own risk, at your own peril. Let's see if these fit. Oh, look at that. Nice, nice. So next what I have to do is see where the cotter pin goes in there. And I'll drill that cotter pin out bigger, since I know that the cotter pins I got are too big for that hole. I'm gonna measure how far that goes in there. I'll mark how far that goes down there, measure to the cotter pin hole, and then mark that same hole on the coupler nut and drill that out. All right, I'm gonna hold off of, just so it's easier, I'm gonna hold off a 10. And the cotter, or the hole for the cotter pin is at 3/4 of an inch. So I'll just come from here, from the drilled out side. All right, I don't know if you saw that. So anyway, I'll come from the drilled out side, and then I'll mark 3/4 of an inch there, and I'll drill a hole all the way through both sides of the nut. You know what? I gotta raise this this up. You'll raise me up. And I gotta readjust the camera. All right, let's try this. Much less eventful. Do be careful. That's why I was wearing gloves, because man, this thing gets freaking hot. So this one is cooled off. Oh, and check it out. Hold on. That, my friends. Yeah, pay no attention. See how that got off right there? Pay no attention to that. Just pay attention to that. Ha ha ha! There. What I'm actually going to do here, because I don't, basically all I can, it's going to go, I'm either going to get a 2-inch bolt or a 2.5-inch bolt. I don't really want to take the time to cut this off. So I'm just going to put a washer on the front. I'm going to put the wheel on, and I'm going to take 3 washers and put on the back. And let's test fit this. You know, I'm sure somebody out there's got the ingenuity to bring this in closer, but for me, working with what I have, or doing this on the cheap, this is gonna work. What I'm gonna do now is take some blue Loctite. This is actually not Loctite, this is Permatex thread locker. And you don't want to use the red stuff because that would be hard to get off. If you ever had to take it off, this will hold it. But the blue thread locker is made for you to be able to loosen it back up when you want. This will just keep vibration from loosening it. All right. I'm just going to go around, do this to all 3 of the remaining wheels, and then we'll put it on the ground, see how well it works. Here's one issue. This wheel right here uses this brake. You know, you slide that up and move it over, lock the brake in. And obviously this system is not going to work for that. So I'm going to lose my brake. I may go back and figure out how to make this work later, but I use that so rarely that I don't even care about it. Oh, Lord, it's heavy. Lord, it's heavy. Oh, snap. Tell me that ain't some fine redneck engineering right there. Look at that. It's got that wide stance, you know, like they do with the pickup trucks. But I don't with mine, but other people do. Tires way out. If I could drop, what's the back? This is the back. If I could drop this back down, make it set up, you know what I mean? Like one of those useless pickup trucks. Be sweet, be off the easy fish easy. Let's see how it does off-road. Uh-oh, big old step. What's it gonna do? Oh, not a problem. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Tell me that's not an improvement. You know what I gotta do though? Gotta take it to some mud, see what it does. Look at that, rolling over that. Gravel, no problem. Oh Lord, where are we going? That looks rough. We can do it, I'll just drop it down in 4 low, we had no problem. Oh snap. Right through it. Right through it. Can you handle it again? Let's do it. Let's go. Let's pick a muddier. Let's pick a dirtier line. Come on now, don't be scared. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Final test. This is one of the most important things to me. A lot of these big wheel kits for generators, they make them so tall you can't fit them in the back of your truck. I didn't check this before I did this, but I did pick those size wheels out hoping that this would work. Let's see if this generator will fit in the back of the truck and still allow me to put a topper on it. Come on, jump up there, jump up there. Okay, I should have done this before I put it through the mud. That was kind of dumb. Because you know, I don't want to get no mud on my holy shirt. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Is it gonna work? Let's bring it all level. Bring it all level. Oh, oh, oh. Oh snap, right there, right there. This is about 21 5/8 to the top of this, to the top of the generator, 21 1/2. Thank you very much, I'll see you next time.